finest students in the world competing in regionals, representing over 2,150 universities and 103 states. Of the 5,000 coaches, we now have 100 the teams that advance. The 41st annual World Finals ACM programming company by ICM and ICPC here in Rapid City, South.
Okay, watch your steps as we step in and we go to our workstations from here. Okay, as you do, please touch the trophy. As you go to your workstation, touch the trophy for good luck.
All teams, please touch the trophy for luck. Proceed to your workstation. Have a seat.
You built this trophy.
Do not touch anything.
So here's the trophy touch for good luck. If everybody touches this, I'll guarantee that one of the teams will in fact win it. There we go. Oh, that's okay. Actually, that's a better sample.
Teams, please touch the trophy for luck. Proceed to your workstation, have a seat, and do not touch anything.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's bring the table over. In fact, what we might do is elevate the table. There we go. And we might actually put it over. Oh, perfect. That works. All right. You have a chance to touch the table. I mean, touch the cup. It's a good thing this is a dress rehearsal. Let's see if we can get a table that is about 2 feet literally. Yep, you're good. There was a contestant who asked whether they could lick the cup. The answer is only the first contestant should lick the cup.
Contestants,
it is a superior DNA sample, I will tell you that, but let's just touch it.
And do not touch anything.
Except the cup. Congratulations to you all. Come right on in. Now, you can touch the cup on either side. To the left of the cup, to the right of the cup. Yeah. Inside is even better than outside. They might polish the outside, nobody polishes the inside. And congratulations, you may wear a sweatband as long as you sweat. I have a friend who told me that one of the past world finalists, medalists, has his t-shirt on a special hanger in his closet. He no longer washes it for fear that it will wear out. And when he has board meetings that involve developers, he pulls it out, pulls it over his dress shirt, and then everyone believes that he too can program. Delighted to have you here. Oh my. Thank you. Thank you.
Contestants, please touch the trophy for luck. Proceed to your workstation. Have a seat. And do not touch anything.
Except the cup. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good to have you here. Hello. 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 Hi. Hello. Congratulations. Super. Oh, yeah, watch your step there. So when we shake, I'll make sure you don't fall down on the... Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. 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 Thank you. I think I'm getting the smartest hand in the world. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, thank you. Touch the cup. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Super.
All teams, please proceed to your workstation, have a seat, and do not touch anything.
If it is your custom to bow or smile or whatever rather than handshake, feel free, and I will match. Congratulations. Hello. 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 You just graduated from the regionals. Congratulations at the World Finals. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hi. Congratulations. 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 Good morning. Congratulations. All of our contestants are here, and I'll turn it over to, this is a dress rehearsal to John? Okay, John, you're up.
Teams, please proceed to your workstation. Have a seat and do not touch anything. Right, I want music going. Ladies and gentlemen, and especially contestants, welcome to the 41st Annual ACM ICPC World Finals in Rapid City, South Dakota. My name is John Roger. I'm the Technical Director for the ICPC. My responsibility with any technical issues. But the most important people I want to introduce right now are the World Finals exec Jeff Donahue and the World Finals Contest Director, Dr. Richard Gowan. Please welcome them to the stage.
Thank you, John. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very, very much for doing all that you have done to prepare for this very unusual contest opportunity. We're pleased that you're here in South Dakota. We're pleased that you're now ready to compete. I want to look around the room and just wish each of you the greatest success possible. The balloons are ready. So when you solve a problem and the balloons come up, this room will continue to change. You're going to see the balloons come as blossoms. And I know from experience, when you see someone else having a balloon and you're not quite there yet, that's the motivation. So please keep working at this. Thank you for all of your life that you have put into problem solving. The creative capability you have is absolutely the world's best. So thanks for being here. Enjoy this opportunity. And today it's practice. Tomorrow it's for real. So thank you so much. Enjoy the practice. It's now my opportunity to introduce the gentleman who has been the contest director for ICPC, who has worked together to organize all of the people who are here with you, the colored shirts, the people who are going to make this possible. Please welcome Jeff Donahue from the International Collegiate Programming Contest. The executive director was here first. Jeff is the number 2 person, but he's the one who handles all you're doing. Jeff?
Thank you, Dick, and thank you to all of the wonderful host team. It's really been amazing here in South Dakota with just the wonderful South Dakota hospitality. So how are you guys doing? There you go. All right, let's try that one more time. It was a little slow. You got to wake yourself up. So how are you guys doing? Wow. Okay. No balloons for that. That was not a good woo, but we'll work on that. So tomorrow, this is dress rehearsal. So tomorrow we need a big woo at the beginning. I am Jeff Donahue. I am the Deputy Executive Director for the ICPC, and I'm really glad that all of you are here. And there are a few cameras that are here that are taking pictures, but I like to get as many pictures of me as I can possibly get. And you can understand why I'd want a lot of pictures of me. I'm very beautiful. So if you will reach into your pocket and take out your cell phone and get a picture of me and post it to social media. Everybody get your cell phones out. Cell phones out. Anybody? Nobody's going to take? All right, I guess. All right, if you have a cell phone, this is your time. Okay, take it out of your pocket, hold it above your head just like this, and one of the marshals will come get it from you. We'll give it back to you at the end of the dress rehearsal. But we need to know here and now. I know we all feel like our cell phones are just part of us, right? It's part of your hand. It's hard to get rid of. Anybody have a cell phone? Any other electronics? Thank you, Isaac. Cameras? All right. Great job. So a couple of things. As I just said, no electronic devices. So this is cameras. And I still have this on the list. CD players. Does anybody own a CD player? Anybody? Okay, Isaac owns a CD player. Anybody born in modern times that owns a CD player? All right. I don't even have one anymore. MP3 players, flash drives, watches that do more than just tell time. Anybody have any of that? Let us know. We'll give it back to you. All right. Great job. So this is a dress rehearsal. So tomorrow you need to do the exact same thing. Wear your shirt on the outside, have your badge in the right place, and not bring any electronic devices. So today's really your opportunity to see how things are going to flow. All right, up in the spectator area, yay! So we are glad that you guys are here, but during the contest we'll need you to remain quiet so everybody can focus on what they're doing. Now, coaches that are up in the spectator area, we will allow one on-site coach per team to come down to the team area 30 minutes after dress rehearsal starts. This is just today, right? So today, the one on-site coach, you can come down, the on-site coach, you can come down, talk to your team, and make sure that if they have any questions, we can get those answered.
Northwestern people are usually called wildcats, and we are more wild, so we're the wildcats.
We have the Rocky Bee, which I think is the same name as the mountain goat they have this year, the Rocky the Mountain Goat. So I think it's a good luck sign that it's the same exact name, Rocky the Mountain Goat, Rocky the Bee. They could be like best friends.
Pikachu, mascot Pikachu.
Ginga com tapioca.
Why is that your team name?
Because it's a local thing.
Red Queen.
Red Queen?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, you know, in Alice in Wonderland, Red Queen is a character that you keep running, and so he doesn't feel back, and we think our team is keep training, and we don't feel back.
See what's going on. They can go to ICPCnews.com. They can see pictures, video, they can read stories, all sorts of fun stuff. So please encourage your friends and family back home to go to ICPCnews.com and they can go find a picture of their son or daughter here at the World Finals. And then tomorrow we will stream live coverage on ICPClive.com. So here's what I would do. All of your friends back home, they're wondering about what you're doing here in Rapid City. And a great way to learn about that is tomorrow during the broadcast, get together, have a viewing party, right? Get some chips or whatever you like to snack on and watch ICPC Live, streaming on ICPClive.com. Where are the restrooms? All right, so next thing, if you need to use the restroom, contestants, you'll go through that curtain back there in the corner, right? So there'll be someone.
The aisleway right next to it, the exit.
Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. Here, I'll step back. Some of you may be wondering where the restroom is. I certainly was wondering where it was. So that hallway that's next to the curtain, under the exit sign with the guy that's waving his hand, that's where you'll go to the restroom. So we all learned something today, including myself, where the restroom is, extremely important. And then you have water bottles on your table. If you need more water, just raise your hand. One of the marshals will come by and give you as much water as you want. And if you drink as much water as you want, the restrooms are right over there in that hallway. Who do I kick it to now? Me. All right. Yeah, and when you're walking around the team area, just make sure you're watching for cables and steps. I know you're really focused on solving problems, but when you're walking around, make sure you're looking around and don't trip over anything. All right, without further ado, I would like to introduce
one either, so I believe that everybody can hear me. So, does this work? Oh, this one works. How about that? Okay, getting very close to the start of the dress rehearsal contest. A couple of final notes. During the dress rehearsal, make sure that you review the technical notes and the judging notes that are in the packet that you will be given permission to touch. At the moment, do not touch anything. During the practice contest, you should work on solving at least one of the problems that is in there. This is not a contest where we're trying to score to see who can solve the most problems. All of the problems will have been things that some of people have seen before. But you need to solve a problem and make sure that you understand all the procedures so you don't have questions tomorrow. One of the things you should do is try printing. Follow the instructions in your technical notes for printing and make sure that you receive your printout. A runner will bring your printout to you. If you have any questions that you would like answered, you must submit them using the contest control system, the CATUS system, clarification request mechanism. We will have an answer to questions session during lunch, and we will answer all of the questions which are submitted during the dress rehearsal if they're submitted using the CATUS system. During the contest, both today and tomorrow, you may move the monitor, keyboard, and mouse on your workstation if you prefer a different orientation. However, anything you do that causes a problem will be your problem. We will come and try to help solve it, but if you move it and you break something, it becomes your problem. One thing you may not do is you may not unplug any device. You may not remove any plugs at all. You also may not block or otherwise disable.
I think being a coach is, well, somehow looking at the same problem from a different aspect. I would realize some new discoveries when I become a coach. Yeah, quite different from being a contestant, I think.
I started being coach as soon as I finished being a contestant. It's a lot of fun and it lets me still work with these kinds of problems, prepare problems for trainings.
I like the experience as a contestant, and now I try to bring this experience also to other people, and I enjoy seeing them also passionate about what I was passionate about as a contestant.
Do you think they think you're a good coach?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. They'd never say yes. So I don't know. I mean, I hope that I'd hope that they'd say yes, but who knows?
There will be colored balloons for each problem. In today's contest, we'll just be using an array of the 3 ICPC colors. Tomorrow, there will be a different colored balloon for every contest. There will also be special balloons for the first team to solve a problem in the contest and for the first team to solve each problem in the contest. Spectators, once the problem sets have been distributed, there will be copies available on the spectator level for you to get. So we're getting very close to the final countdown. And so I am now going to invite Jeff Donahue back to use the mic that works.
All right, one other thing, and that is check in the Rushmore room. You need to be here at 7:45 in the morning, right? Not 8:15, not 8:05, but 7:45 in the morning. So just like this morning, you're going to go into the Rushmore room and check in, and you need to make sure that you're here on time, 7:45.
So we're all ready to go. Let's see. The contest director certifies that we're ready to go. The executive director, deputy executive director certifies we're ready to go.
Are we ready to go?
Okay.
Okay, apparently not. Try this again. Are we ready to go? Okay. All right. Okay. So we're ready to go.
All right. So we've got a little more than a minute. We'll count down to the start of the contest. And when the balloons go up, that is your signal that you may at that time touch anything on your table. But not yet. So we have 1 minute to the start of the World Finals dress rehearsal.
Oh, that's a heck of a last step.
Spectators and teams, let's have a countdown to the start. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Liftoff. The contest has begun.
Thanks, Chip. Absolutely. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. It took a long time to get here. Yeah. Bill?
Well, yeah, exactly right. Well, we've done one liftoff right here in South Dakota, right?
Yep.
It really,
Ready for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it really looks great.
Just had some teams giving us.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know that we had two of the Chinese teams. Oh, maybe they just didn't make it. Oh, they just came in. Oh, great. No, see, and you can see.
上面你也看不到，我们知道怎么上，我们也知道怎么系统。
So if they both equal null, we still log in. 为什么还要 log in? We're comparing one. Let's say if this equals this set 出来的，是不是卡的是卡的，卡是它可能。
顺便教一下什么？你已经被他们击败了，手上已经被击败了，手机没什么救了吗？行吧行吧，你上台，哎呀。杜老师怎么说？你跟我讲的，我们要不要把低过了呀 ？Left tile。拿出去给我展示不了实力。你还在 running？他们为什么这么快就过的？
What's 8 plus 6?
Welcome back again. IIT Bombay is relentlessly trying to make submissions on problem A, and it's not happening for them yet. There's quite a bit of activity at the top of the charts.
I am senior quantitative researcher in AMTech. It's a private high-frequency trading fund. We are trading on several worldwide exchanges. We write some software to be the fastest people in the world, and we create some cool strategies to trade on these exchanges. I was 2 times on World Finals as a contestant. First time was in Orlando, and the second time was in Boston. When I was in Orlando, it was my first trip in USA, and it was fantastic. Maybe it was so fantastic that our performance of those World Finals wasn't very good. But the second time in Warsaw, we got gold medals. So it was cool to try to struggle not against other contestants. Try to struggle with problems, come and just solve them for your fun, and it will be cool.
Yes, certainly it will be cool. And this year, one major announcement happened that IBM is no longer going to be the sponsors for the World Finals from next year. JetBrains is going to sponsor, and there is a new addition of a programming language in the next year's World Finals called Kotlin. For those of you who do not know, Kotlin is a language made by JetBrains. Tsinghua University, in the meantime, has solved 8 to 10 problems, and they lead the rank list. Peking is at number 2, and University of British Columbia is at number 3. In terms of Indian teams, the Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology, Gandhinagar, are doing pretty well. They have solved 4 problems, and they moved to rank 23. That's quite exciting. Chennai Mathematical Institute have also solved 4 problems, and they have moved up to rank 34. Wow, so a lot happened in between the video. The rest of the teams are at 2 problems each, with IIT Kanpur, IIT Bombay, IIT Bangalore, let me just look up what IIT Surathkal is doing. They have solved 1 problem. They are at the rank 109. We are actually looking at the screen of DICT, and they're searching for the Indian teams. That's quite exciting. So DICT, you can actually live see the terminal of DICT right now. That's the team from India, the leading team from India right now. You can see Sumit. Vichar. IIT Bombay, in the meantime, keeps making submission on problem A. They have 1 time limit exceeded and 1 wrong answer. Somehow they've got stuck there.
Give you a bunch of numbers.
Fudan University made a submission, got an AC and moved to rank 33. We have Kayo University making a submission on problem C, and let's see what happens. The NUS make a submission on problem C. Kayo got an AC on problem C. Kayo made one more submission on problem I immediately. University of Illinois at UC has got an runtime error. For those of you who are asking for the rank list, you can go to the website icpc.baylor.edu/scoreboard. You will get the rank list there. In between, IIT Bombay made one more submission on problem A and still got a wrong answer. It's quite unfortunate looking at the number of submissions that they have made. There is no movement since quite some time in the top. Shingoa with 10 problems solved, Peking with 8 problems. University of British Columbia at 3rd position, KTH at 4th. No teams with 7 problems each. IIT Bombay in between makes 2 more submissions on problem A, unfortunately still not able to crack it. They're still at the 66th position with 2 problems. There is a contest running on Twitter to vote for which team will win the dress rehearsal today. You just need to make a vote by pressing #dress. IIT Bombay, one more submission with the wrong answer on problem A. One more submission from IIT Bombay. It seems they're making submissions out of desperation. Yes, Patel Ujwal, we believe TACT is doing very well today. They have solved 4 problems. They are leading the Indian rank list. There's one more video coming for you. Those of you who are joining in now, a very, very good evening to all the viewers in India. We are here at the ACM ICPC World Finals 2017 dress rehearsals. We've already been an hour into the contest, and we have quite a few teams solving quite a few problems, with Tsinghua University solving 10 problems and being at the top of the rank list at the moment, followed by Peking University at number 2 with 8 problems each. There are actually 4 teams at 8 problems each. Video, I would suggest you to have a look at this, and we'll join you back.
There are a little over 200 volunteers, and they're volunteering at least 3 to 4 hours a shift.
I think Rapid was a really good place to choose for this competition just because, first off, everybody here to work with has been excellent. They're fun, they obviously want to help, they obviously are excited about it.
Everybody's just jumping in and saying, let's get it done. And my understanding is most of the tasks have been getting done ahead of schedule.
So, and I have them in there just stuffing bags and getting things organized, and they don't want to go home.
I don't think they anticipated so many volunteers and everybody working so well. Because like we're kind of out of work.
Here's a job, let's do it, let's get it done, let's do it to the best of our ability.
That's the way it is out here in Rapid City. If something needs doing, people do it.
There you see the arena. Welcome back. So today the audience is allowed to carry cameras and take pictures inside the arena. Oh, Peking University has made one more submission and they have moved to the top spot. Is that so? They solved problem H. Oh, actually, Peking University have made 2 submissions, problem H and problem B, and that has made them move to the first position in the rank list. They overtake Tsinghua University now, and by the virtue of having lesser number of penalties. The time, yeah. And now you can see Shanghai University, you can hear them.
正方形和它简单多边形是否交就可以了呀？
正方形跟简单多边形，你们刚刚有什么结论出来吗？
就说你先
啊，如果有2个完全相。
Slight problem with the audio, I believe. Mr. Patel, the actual final is tomorrow at the same time. Is at rank, is the highest team in the rank list at this point in time. They have solved 4 problems. They are at the position 26th, the next Indian team in the rank list is Chennai Mathematical Institute, who have solved 4 problems too. Right now you can see the screen of Shanghai University, and that they are trying to solve problem C. Let's quickly look at the top of the rank list. Peking University and Tsinghua University are at the top with 10 problems each. KTH has solved 1 more problem and they have moved to the third position, and they've just made 1 more submission on problem K and they have got an AC. So they are also tied with, in terms of the number of problems, and moved to the third position. They will be at the same position actually, by the virtue of having the same time. It seems IIT Bombay has stopped making submissions after this small burst of submissions in problem A. And probably they are going to attempt another problem. Some very promising teams this year from India. Yes, this is the rehearsal contest. This is the dress rehearsal, ACM ICPC dress rehearsal. It happens 1 day before the finals. The finals are tomorrow at the same time. Today it is more to test the systems, to give the teams a hang of the arena so that everything is in place, to cut down all the nervous energies that teams may have for the final day. the number of submissions, the frequency of submissions have reduced as the contest has moved forward. If you see 114 teams out of 132 teams have solved problem A. It has been the most solved problem, followed by problem G, which is solved by 92 teams, and problem B solved by 38 teams, followed by problem H, which is solved by 32 teams. We are moving back to the arena, and we see close-up of certain teams.
I just needed to see the number.
Oh, okay.
In between, we can also probably have a look at the teams from Bangladesh, our neighbors. So the top team from Bangladesh have solved 4 problems. They've also solved 4 problems. They are at rank 42. In fact, they're just now being overtaken by Beijing University of Posts and Telecommunications. Oh, we have 3 teams now at top 10. That was there. We are getting quite a few wrong answers now. University of Illinois at UC. There is an accepted solution by MIT on problem B, which takes them to the rank of 23. They have solved 6 problems, I believe. 5 problems now. Yeah. No significant submissions from Indian teams in the recent few minutes. While we are here at the dress rehearsal, there is another video coming up for you. Stay tuned.
This is a very special school, especially to me. It was established in 1885. At the present, we offer 16 BS, Bachelor of Science degrees, 14 Master of Science degrees, and 9 PhD degrees. The university is focusing strongly on undergraduate education, and it was the tradition, but we are growing enormously our research. We have number of the national and state centers focusing on the different topics of science and technology. And I hope that they will discuss different topics and make the friendship among themselves, exchange the emails that this participant for 70 countries, that's the opportunity for them to make a lot of friends. I will tell them one thing: compete as hard, fight for the team, for the university, for the country. But at the same time, I will repeat, make friends, talk to as many as possible, and enjoy our surroundings. And we are welcoming here with open hearts, and we hope that you will remember Rapid City for the rest of your life.
Welcome back. Yes, Rapid City has been an absolutely fantastic place. In between, there is a lot of good news for the Indian team, Indians, and IIT Kanpur has actually solved 2 more problems, and they have moved up to rank 42. They are also tied with the rest of the Indian teams at number of problems, solved number of problems at 4. However, IIT Kanpur has solved problem L, which none of the other two teams above IIT Kanpur have solved. We see a submission by IIIT Hyderabad in the meantime on problem A after a long time, and they got an AC. So they move up to the rank of 120. I don't know what had happened to them. It's a pretty late submission from there, and maybe they are solving quite a few problems together. They didn't have any problems solved till then. They did make a wrong submission on problem C earlier. Probably we are going to see, we see another submission from IIIT Hyderabad on problem G. Let's see what that turns out to be. Oh, they got an AC2 on that. So they have now two problems in their kitty. They're joining the party a bit late, but doing quite good there. It's part of their strategy probably to not make a submission at the start, solve quite a few problems together and then make submissions together. You can see the screen of Samara University at this point in time. Probably we are expecting a few more submissions from IIIT Hyderabad in quick time. Daniel Ronaldo says where we can see the problems. Okay, let me figure it out for you. If we want the problems, I'm not sure, but they should be. Okay, I'll probably take some time to figure out where the problems are. Hi Damil, I'm sorry to say we don't have the problems published today for the dress rehearsal. They're figuring out how we publish the problems. Maybe we can have them in a while, but I can't promise that to you now. For tomorrow, we'll definitely have the problems. We'll publish the links tomorrow. In between, you can see the screens and you can hear the Faculty of Engineering team Feng BU and their monitor. No, it's gone. Attempts and solutions by problem. Yeah, that's also quite an interesting read. Wow, we have quite a few submissions in Java today, though obviously C++ leads the pack. It has the maximum number of submissions in language C++. You're watching the dress rehearsal live at YouTube and Twitch. Yes, you can also join us on Twitch, if that is where you watch. There are submissions coming in from University of Havana, UC Irvine, Jahangir University, they got a wrong answer on problem E. We have Zagreb, University of Illinois at UC, and you can see the monitor of Facultad de Ciencias Universidad. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm bad at that. Coming back to the rank list, we have still 3 teams at 10 problems each. In fact, 4th team with 10 problems each. Shanghai Jiaotong University has replaced KTH from 3rd position. KTH has made a wrong submission on problem D, so they are trying to solve problem D and move up. Zagreb has moved up to the 5th position by University of Zagreb by solving the 9th problem. We have a tech track. I'll leave you to this video.
Please welcome Vice President Jonas Jacoby.
We always embrace change. With the world merging into the artificial intelligence, we're looking at machine learning, deep learning, for example. We have cloud computing and a few other things. But it's always constant. So as long as we keep that in mind, that when we look at things and we look at technology that we might use today, and then 20 years from now, when you guys are my age, looking at the future and you're looking at what you're doing today, remember that change is always constant, right? And that it's important that we embrace it.
Fire and water. Pikachu, hit him with a thunderbolt. Water and lightning don't mix.
Those were some glimpses from the opening ceremony that happened yesterday. It was a gala event. Not too many changes in the Indian rank list. In the meantime, Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology still at rank 31 with 4 problems solved. Chennai Mathematical Institute is the second Indian team with 38 rank with 4 problems solved. Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur has solved 4 problems. Oh, you can see the screen of IIT Indore. They are trying to solve the problem E. That's quite... Utkarsh Saxena is the contestant. Harshil Shah is also the contestant. You can hear them talk while they are coding, but they didn't speak much. IIT Indore has so far solved only 1 problem. IIT Hyderabad, after solving 2 problems, they have taken a break, it seems, and they are trying to solve more before they start making submissions again. Seems like the ACT is lost somewhere in the dark. Not really, I think they're still up there. They're trying to solve the fifth one. Sumit Verma and Rajat, they seems to have a solid team. Well, yes. CMI is doing quite well actually today. They also have solved 4 problems. So we have 3 Indian teams who have solved 4 problems each. IIT Kanpur, Chennai Mathematical Institute and DAIICT. Peking University has come to the World Finals 13 times and they have received medals 3 times. Gold medal. We have Tiang Ui Guo, who scored forces rating of 2,855. Not too many changes in the top. The frequency of submissions have come down significantly. We have been 1 hour 24 minutes into the contest now. 35 minutes left. It's a 2-hour dress rehearsal today. The teams are really fighting it out even in the dress rehearsal. In the meantime, you can hear the arena. The team T top University of Economics. The team name is Logic Error. You can see the screen there looking at the rank list. You can see the teams busy solving problems. There's the first attempt at the finals. Tanuj Khattar is not taking the lead man, Sudhir Rage. Yes, that's true. Today, IIT Hyderabad has not really been in their elements. They have solved 2 problems so far. They made 2 quick submissions. Both of them got AC after like an hour into the contest. And they are right now ranked 110. Hopefully they will be able to make a few more submissions. It'll be interesting to know what Sumit Verma's team is doing. After solving 4 problems, they have not made any submission. Their last submission was 48 minutes into the contest. And since then, it has been quite some time. They have not been able to make any submission. You can hear the Chinese University of Hong Kong. Wow, we see 2 more teams solving 10 problems each. So we have 6 teams solving 10 problems now. University of Tokyo and University of Zagreb have also solved 10 problems and they are into top 6 now. University of Tokyo has moved to the 5th position very, very late, and University of British Columbia, which was leading the contest for quite some time at the start, has moved to the 7th position now. Zagreb solves L weather report 2. It has now solved 10 problems, but is still at rank 5. Yes, that's true. So, those of you who are joining in now, welcome to the ACM ICPC World Finals 2017 dress rehearsal. We are live from the arena, and we are talking about the performance of all the teams and emphasizing on the Indian teams more. There are 3 Indian teams who have solved 4 problems each at the moment. Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology have solved 4 problems. Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur has solved 4 problems. Chennai Mathematical Institute has solved 4 problems. IIT Bombay is the next team with 2 problems, followed by IIT Bangalore. They solved 2 problems long back in the first 29 minutes, and after which they have not made a single submission. IIT Hyderabad made first submission in the 73rd minute, and unfortunately, so they made actually 2 submissions on 73rd and 74th minute, but after that, nothing on their plate too. NIT Suratkal made a submission in the 32nd minute. They solved a problem. They're still on 1. And IIT Indore have solved in the 22nd minute. They are still on 1. "30 minutes left into the dress rehearsal. There is a Twitter contest going on who will win the dress rehearsal. You can take part in that by going to our Twitter feed and
the contest scoreboard is now frozen. You may still submit runs. Judgments will be sent back to individual teams, but any runs submitted for the last half hour of this contest will the results will not be posted on the scoreboard.
Day 1 is finished here in Ekaterinburg for the 2014 ICPC World Final.
So what you could hear was the announcement that the contest rank list got frozen in the last half an hour. So what happens is typically in the ICPC is for the last half an hour the contest rank list is not updated. So nobody will be able to see how the other teams are doing. And even the audience will not be able to see. It's frozen both for the participants as well as the audience. So nobody knows actually what exactly is happening, which team is solving how many problems. However, the teams do get the results of their own submission. And that's why you saw the announcement, because we were half an hour into the contest. There was no, teams cannot really see any more update of the submissions happening by other teams. So that's what is the contest being frozen, the rank list being frozen. University of British Columbia, they were leading. They have been to the World Finals 11 times. The team's talking about taking pictures. Of course, why not? This is not an arena that a team gets to come every single day.
I could literally read the problem set when the problem set was given to the contestants, and before it was given to us. I would just take a photo and read it. Now I can't because this is you can give it a shot. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
You see St. Petersburg State University there on the screen. They have been to the finals 20 times. They have won quite a few times. can take part in the dress rehearsal contest. To make a vote on Twitter, send #ICPC 2017 vote ID option, for example, #dress #SDSMT. The vote ID should be the team name, I guess. I need to figure that out. So for those of you who do not probably know, this is the 41st edition of ACM ICPC. And if we talk about the performance of the Indian teams, we have not really been doing great at this particular competition. Our best rank ever attained by Indian team has been 18, and that was way back in the year 2012, 5 years ago, when a team from IIT Hyderabad and IIT Delhi had actually gotten us into the top 20 and gotten a rank of 18. Bharat, yes. Sumit Verma and Rajat, they seems to have a solid team, +1. Since 2012, India has not really been doing great, though they did came in top 20 for the once more when a team from IIT Indore got a rank of 19. We can hear the Beijing Normal University at the moment on the screen. And since then, it has not really been great outing for the Indian teams at the World Finals. We hope that is going to change this year. We are pretty excited about quite a few teams. Those of you who do not know, in CMI we have Rajat Dey, who has been to the the IOI World Finals once and got a silver medal for India at the IOI. And he is in his first year at the CMI, and in his first year he qualified for the World Finals, which is a great achievement. And we are very hopeful that they're going to do well. If not this year, then certainly in the subsequent years to come. There is some live views from the contest arena that you can see. The camera is shaking a bit, so the views are not great, but you can see the balloons there. So the thing with the balloons is, if a team solves one problem, they will come and they will put one balloon beside your team. And it's a gas balloon, so they're always like up, and the rest of the teams can look at your desk and figure out how many balloons, how many problems you have solved by counting the number of balloons beside your desk. That's quite interesting. And generally, one color of the balloon reflects is mapped to one problem, and hence, so each problem will have a different color of balloon mapped to the problem. So it adds a lot of color to the arena. It adds a lot of excitement to the arena. You can see the volunteers there taking pictures, close-up candid shots of the teams. So the way this competition happens is you are given n number of problems, usually 10 or 12 in number. And whichever team solves the maximum number of problems in the minimum amount of time, that team wins. A problem is generally algorithmic in nature. Those of you who are tuning it for the first time do not know about what it is. So they are algorithmic problems, and you have to write code in any of the 4 languages that are allowed: C, C++, Java, Pascal, and from this year Python has been allowed too. So after you code your solution, you make a submission, and you immediately, there is an online judge running in the background, a software which tells you whether your problem is right or wrong. If you make a wrong submission, you lose some penalty points, and you do get to solve, and you do get another attempts. The more number of attempts you make to solve a problem, the more number of penalty points you lose. In case there are two teams tied at the same number of problems, the penalty points come into picture. Those with lesser number of penalty points stand higher in the rank list. So that's how the competition goes.
Sorry? I'll be able to get it. Alright. I know you guys are running short.
I can type this.
Yeah, I've got my back to class ready to go. I can write this. I'll write my own.
Let us have a look at the rank list in the meantime. There are still I see still 6 teams in the top, solving 10 problems each. There is no other team which has solved 9 problems.
My name is Michael Goldman, and I'm the Director of Contest Control Systems at the ICPC World Finals. The teams are all trying to solve problems, and they do so by writing programs, and those programs are submitted to the contest control system. The system then compiles their programs and runs them in a sandbox against a bunch of secret test data. Then it's accepted. Otherwise, the team finds out that there was something wrong. They might find out that the program crashed. They might find out that it gave the wrong answer, or they might find out that it just took too long to solve the problem. It was invented actually to support a course I was teaching by some students who took that course, because we wanted a system that did roughly what the contest control system at the World Finals does, but also could keep track of student results and be used over time. We keep adding stuff to it that has to do with supporting both courses, of course, which might have different needs from a contest, but also the contest evolves, so we need to support new needs of the contest as well.
Follow the 2015 World Finals at icpcnews.com and be sure to check out my ICPC.
Welcome back. That was a brief about how the contest control systems work. In between, something significant has happened. We were talking about CMI and Rajat Dey, and CMI has solved one more problem, and they have moved up, overtaken the Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology, and moved up to the rank of 31. So they are on 5 problems now, and this is exciting. One more video coming up, side chats with Bill and the history.
Well, ACM ICPC actually got started at Texas A&M in 1970. The UPE chapter there decided to invite students from other universities to come and compete. Back then, teams were 4 for a very simple reason. The number of students who showed up was 4 times the number of key punch machines, so they had to do it that way. You know, later on we changed to 3 because it turns out that 3 people are a little more productive in terms of communication than 4 in our area. Anyway, everybody loved it, and it caught on, and back then almost everything in computing in the West was done in the context of the ACM, the Association for Computing Machinery. We had 2 meetings a year in which everybody came together who are computer scientists. When I graduated from school, there were only 750 of us in the world, you know, and we had this wonderful conference. We're problem solvers, and the students would come, and we were divided up into 12 regions, and each of the regional representatives agreed to encourage a faculty member or university to host a competition. So in 1977, we had the very first finals of the programming contest that had developed. And then it just got better and better and better and better. We try to never make the same mistake for the same reason. Granted, there are a few mistakes that have 40 reasons. So we're hoping it'll go away. But that's the fun in life. It turns out that there were great people everywhere in the world who loved problem solving, who understood what computing was as not only a sport, but as an art. You see, in the same way that musical composers compose music to be played, we compose software systems to perform lots of tasks. And of course today, we have to orchestrate different systems that we have to work in this wonderful world of cyberspace. So the contest just has evolved and evolved and evolved. And 20 years ago, IBM stepped forward and said, hey, we'd like to sponsor the ACM programming contest. And we just expanded and expanded. So today, the contest is in 102 countries. There are 2,700 universities involved, over 5,000 coaches, 40,000 contestants worldwide. And of course, they compete in the regional contests of the fourth quarter, come to the World Finals, and we shine the spotlight on them. You know, the bottom line is they create the solutions and the instruments and, in fact, the environment that other people can use to express themselves in the art of living and the art of loving, I hope.
That was about ICPC, the history of ICPC. That's true, really. It has grown by leaps and bounds over the years. We have more than 40,000 teams that took part in the entire, from across the globe. And it is a huge contest, out of which 132 teams have been selected for the World Finals, and they are here taking part in this competition. And good news for the Indian teams that the team from Chennai Mathematical Institute, having Rajat Dey, who is in his first year, they are doing quite well today in the dress rehearsal. We are here at the ACM ICPC World Finals 2017 dress rehearsals. And Chennai Mathematical Institute has solved 5 problems. They are at the rank 31. The second team, they have just upstaged Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology, who were leading with 4 solved problems. They are at 38 now. And then we have team from IIT Kanpur with 4 problems too, and they are at 46th. Oh, in between we did not see something happening in IIT Hyderabad, which looked like the most promising team before we came down to the World Finals, having Tanuj Khattar has solved 4 problems now. They were at 2, so they made their first submission in 73rd minute, second in 74th, third and fourth again on 87th minute. So they solved 2 problems together and they made submissions, and they both got AC. They have made 1 wrong submission on 2 problems each, which have been problem B and problem H. So IIT Hyderabad move up the rank list at 69th position. After which we have team from IIT Bombay.
ICPC life is very crazy this year because it's the first year where
we have another video coming up for you behind the scenes with ICPC Live.
Cameras, there are no professionals. It's all done by former world champions and world finalists. None of them have any experience in video whatsoever before, but because they're really smart guys, I know they can solve any problem that they encounter. So atmosphere is hectic, but it's really fun. We want to make ICPC just like a big sport with visual event where people would get glued to the screen watching what's going on, rooting for the teams, and just having fun. We do lots of different stuff. There's lots of programming involved to create all the overlays, scoreboards that are live stream ready. That's a big chunk of the team just doing coding and supporting all of that. There's also lots of hardware support, transmitters, encoders, decoders, video mixing, all that stuff. There's also a big creative part, producing content that will go live. Figuring out the script, finding materials, just tweeting live what's going on. That's also part of what we do. I definitely remember the first year ICPC Live was born, it was in Stockholm, because it kind of was forced solution. In Stockholm, the venue was enough to fit the team, but not large enough to fit the spectators. And the solution was to shoot live what's going on the floor and show to spectators outside, and by the way, to the world too. And the idea caught up, so we will have spectators. Why not show to the whole world, the event? Because lots of people who are not here want to watch it too.
Hi, good evening everyone. So we are back here. The rank list is frozen now as we are into the last few minutes of the dress rehearsal, 10 to be precise, 9 minutes remaining. And before the rank list got frozen, there are Chennai Mathematical Institute from India has solved 5 problems and they have moved up to 31st rank. In this half an hour, let's see what happens, because nobody knows who's making what submissions anymore. What does 0 plus 1 mean? I need to figure that out. The final rank list, contest rank list of Indian team will be real time on CodeChef. No, not really. We don't need to do so because it will be anyway available real time on the ICPC scoreboard. We will share the ICPC scoreboard from the Facebook contest Facebook page of CodeChef. 0 for unsuccessful submission and 1 for submission on pending. Okay, Safaya, thanks for the explanation. You can see on the screens the Belarusian State University of Informatics. There's one more video coming up your way. Daily wrap-up of 2017.
We are here in beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota for the 2017 ACM ICPC World Finals. Rapid City is really the gateway to Mount Rushmore and the edge of the Badlands. So we're here in Rapid City, South Dakota for one reason, and that's the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology. This is a wonderful university that has been participating actively in the ICPC since 1975. The ICPC community is a wonderful global community in 103 countries, almost 3,000 universities, and I'm really looking to bring the community together that's made this all possible, and to bring the students that have worked so long and hard with their coaches to prepare to be great problem solvers and great competitors. This is going to be the most competitive World Finals in ICPC history. I know the judges are busy making some of the hardest problems that we've ever had. It's just going to be a wonderful event.
Welcome back. We are here at the ACM ICPC World Finals 2017 dress rehearsal. There are 6 minutes left into the contest. It's a 2-hour contest. Today it's a dress rehearsal, which means it's a practice section where teams get a hang of the arena. It also gives an opportunity for the organizers to test their systems. All the nervous energy is basically killed away, and you can see so many balloons already out there. Each balloon signifies the number of problems solved by that team. If a team has 3 balloons besides its desk, which means that they have solved 3 problems. And you can see there are 2 big screens out there in the contest arena showing the team and the statistics to all the participants. 5 minutes left into the contest. The last half an hour is frozen, which means the scoreboard is frozen, which means the teams cannot see who has solved, anybody cannot see who has solved what problems in this last half an hour. That is just to keep the suspense going. Nobody knows at the end of the contest who has won, and people need to guess. There is another video coming up for you, giving the daily wrap-up.
So today is the second day of the 2017 ACM ICPC World Finals here in Rapid City, South Dakota. And it's going to be a great opportunity for the students to get out, to enjoy the hospitality of wonderful South Dakota, to allow the students to just relax and get ready for a great competition. One of the great activities that the students got to do today was to go to the South Dakota School of Mines and Technologies and look at all the wonderful museums on campus. Mount Rushmore shows some of the great leaders of past presidents of the U.S. and how they wanted to provide opportunities for the American citizens, and of course ICPC wants to provide opportunities for the students of computing throughout the globe. Tonight we're going to have a great time here at the Civic Center and a great opportunity to enjoy the IBM Chill Zone. I really hope the students will come, they'll relax a little bit, talk to their friends, nibble on a few snacks, and then learn about some of the great technologies from IBM.
Yeah, so we are into the final moments. 3 minutes left into the contest. The end is near. Rank list is saying the end is near. And after the end, we'll get to know who's the winner of the contest. There is a Twitter contest going on, and you can vote for whom you think will win the dress rehearsal today. You have to use the hashtag ICPC2017 vote. You can go on Twitter and check out the entries. Just to give you an update, before the scorecard being frozen, the team from Chennai Mathematical Institute had solved 5 problems. That's the team leading from India, and IIIT Hyderabad had also solved have solved last two problems in the very last minutes before the rank list be getting frozen. And they are on 4 problems, so there are 4 teams from India who have solved 4 or more problems. Let's see what happens when the rank list gets live. The contest gets over and we see the final rank list. This time Kennedy is here, but he cannot participate more than 2 times. In between, there is another video coming up for you all.
So today is day 3 of the ICPC 2017 World Finals, and we started off with Tech Trek, where IBM talks about all the neat and cool technologies that students might get to work with if they got a job at IBM. One of the coolest things that was shown today by IBM was just all the things that you can do with Watson. It's really a powerful piece of cognitive computing, and I know the students were enjoying learning about how they can integrate that with the various development tasks that they might have at their future job. So this evening we had the opening ceremony, and it's an opportunity for the host and ICPC and the sponsor to really welcome the students and the coaches from all around the world. There were several neat cultural elements that were shown in the opening ceremony. It really showed some of the progression of America from its beginnings to modern time. We had several demonstrations like the Native American dances. It was just a lot of learning about the past of the United States of America and the future. The opening ceremony is about celebrating the ICPC community that came together to make all of this possible. So we got the opportunity to thank everybody that brought this together, from sponsor to host to ICPC community volunteers, and then it ends with the starting flag, and we're off to a great competition here in Rapid City.
And with that, we are in the final minute of the dress rehearsal ACM ICPC World Finals 2017. In 30 seconds, the contest will end. This is the time when most of the teams make a flurry of submissions just to make sure if something passes. So to answer your query, Pranjal, Gennady has already appeared 2 times. That's the maximum number of times you can participate in the ACM ICPC World Finals, and he has won both the times. So he doesn't have a slot left. Yesterday when I met him, he is here at the World Finals, by the way, but he's not participating. I asked him why, how are you here? And he said, I'm here as a tourist. I did not know what to make out of it. I thought he was joking with his, because his handle is tourist. But then he explained, no, he was literally here as a tourist. He came here to just tour. The contest is over. The contest has ended. We should have the scoreboard unfrozen in some time. The scoreboard will be updated in a while. We see the teams from the arena already leaving their desks, getting up, taking the question papers along with them, looking at the scorecard, talking about the problems, looking at their phones. They've switched off on their phones. I guess the phones were not allowed by the time, I guess you can still make a vote on Twitter about whom you think is going to win this dress rehearsal. Before the contest, there were 6 teams tied at 10 problems each. The leading team from India was Chennai Mathematical Institute with 5 problems. Which team is going to win the dress rehearsal? We have the highest number of votes, I guess, for BSUIR with 5. Hi. Tied at 10 points each, and I believe in some time the contest, the rank list will be unfrozen. Till then, goodbye. Thank you for being here and listening to us. We'll join you back tomorrow with the main contest. Goodbye.
So today is day 3 of the ICPC 2017 World Finals, and we started off with Tech Trek, where IBM talks about all the neat and cool technologies that students might get to work with if they got a job at IBM. One of the coolest things that was shown today by IBM was just all the things that you can do with Watson. It's really a powerful piece of cognitive computing, and I know the students were enjoying learning about how they can integrate that with the various development tasks that they might have at their future job. So this evening we had the opening ceremony, and it's an opportunity for the host and ICPC and the sponsor to really welcome the students and the coaches from all around the world. There were several neat cultural elements that were shown in the opening ceremony. It really showed some of the progression of America from its beginnings to modern time. We had several demonstrations like the Native American dances. It was just a lot of learning about the past of the United States of America and the future. The opening ceremony is about celebrating the ICPC community that came together to make all of this possible. So we got the opportunity to thank everybody that brought this together, from sponsor to host to ICPC community volunteers, and then it ends with the starting flag. And we're off to a great competition here in Rapid City.